As a result of applying Sukhdev's proven process, I managed to make 10,902 US dollars in 1 month and collected cash of 9,822. This is only in 1 month.
Welcome. Today we have someone really special. Her name is Ruth Shaw. She went from $0 to $10,000 cash collected in 1 month, right? What's her story? How she did it? I'll disclose that in a second. But let me welcome Ruth Shaw. Welcome, Ruth.
Hi, Sukhdev. Glad to be here.
Great. So you've made 10K in 30 months, in 30 days, right? 10K
Yes.
in 30 days. How do you
Yes.
feel about that?
Excited. I really didn't believe I could do that, especially having a lifestyle that I wanted. So this is really good. Thank you.
Okay, fantastic. So let's go right into it, right? So 30 days ago, when you said, oh, I need some help, I need to make some money, I want to actually monetize. What was it? What was the feeling at that time, 30 days? And you approached me. Share also the reason why you approached me. So let's go back in time a little bit.
Well, 30 days ago, I really was adamant that I really needed to launch this program, and I feel like I can give value to others, but I just feel very uncomfortable selling, and I wasn't sure how much I could sell. But really, by following Sukhdev's proven process, he just took me step by step, breaking my mindset, and really very small steps that I could implement, and just step by step, I learned my value, and I've actually throughout increased my price 3 times. And I actually get customers that I really enjoy serving now. I think that's really important. And also with the 10K coming in the bank, 10K US dollars in the bank. During that time, I even brought my dad for his birthday lunch. And it was just so nice that I could spend time with my dad and still, make a living and doing what I love. So thank you, Sukhdev. I really appreciate what you do.
No, that's great. And you took action. And by the way, Ruth, people listening here might be wondering, hey, Ruth, what is it that you do? Can you share a little bit about what do you do?
Sure. So I help especially coaches and consultants who are struggling to write their book and to market it to help them to be a bestseller. Because once you have a bestseller, it really helps. Like for me, it really helped me in my coaching business. Like when my father was sick, I still get leads coming in for my business. So this is something that I really want to empower others. And also because in the market, there's a black box and people charge extremely high rates. I want to break that mentality as well. It's not as difficult as one may think for us to write and market a book and be a bestseller in 90 days.
Excellent. And you said earlier that you didn't believe you could do it. So if you didn't believe you could do it, why did you approach me to ask for help?
You are the top closer, so I didn't know how to sell. I actually, to be honest, I have a very icky feeling selling. That's why I always avoided it. And but I know you're genuine, and I know you care, and I know that you have a proven process. You're number one. So I decided to call you and to ask you for some advice. And to be honest, also at the time when I was about to make the investment, I was very worried. Like, am I going to make the money back? Like, is it worth it? Maybe it's me. It's not the sales. It's me that I cannot do it. I have so many doubts. But I'm so glad I made the investment. I've made, so I can see the reward now. And this is not just a 1 month thing. I have the skill now for the rest of my life, So it has really made a change. It gives me confidence to know that I can do what I love and have the lifestyle I want and bring in the income for me and my family.
Well done. And do you feel now that you've got your money's worth from the time you started to now? Yeah.
Of course.
Is it one time? Is it multiple time? What do you feel?
Multiple times, right? So it's only I was just few days in. Yeah, just one day. Yesterday I closed 2,000 in one day. So yeah.
Wow, 2000
I
in
made
one day.
10,000 in 30 days. Yesterday I closed 2,000 in one day.
So that's the 1 days after the 30 days. So this is
Yeah.
the $10,000 in the first 30 days. Now you've got the skill, and now within 1 day after the 30 days, you've made another 20,000, another 2,000.
2,000, yeah, in one day compared to 30 days. Yeah. So
Great,
yeah.
great. So let's go back a little bit, right? When you started the first week itself, right? When you
Mm.
first week, you're like, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to actually do it. I can do it. What was that feeling you had in the first week?
Um, wow. The feeling I had was I really was very uncertain if I could do it. Um, and I really didn't enjoy sales. Like I would do it, but I really didn't like it. Like I would like whatever you say, I would do it, but I didn't enjoy it. I just still have that icky feeling. But once I understood the mindset and once I understood the value I give, and once I started talking to people, then now I actually enjoy it. So it's a huge shift. Like that icky feeling asking people for money. It was so uncomfortable. It was very uncomfortable. I thought it was against my values. Like how I need to be nice. I shouldn't be charging people. That was my that's something that was holding me back. Yeah.
Mm. And in the first week alone, with all that feeling, by the end of the first week, did you monetize? Did you make money, and how much was it?
Yeah, the end of first week itself, it shocked me. The first week itself, it was close to 3,000 US dollars. Just the first week alone, I was like, oh, okay, so this process works. So yeah, yeah. So thank you.
And that 3,000 was cash collected, or was that sales?
Cash collected US dollars in my
US
bank.
dollars in the first week alone, right? And
Yes.
then you kept taking action. And it's, what would you say? Like you said that, oh, I feel a bit icky about sales, but what kept you going? Like when you started, what kept you going for the whole 30 days taking action? What kept you going?
Couple of things. I really wanted to make it work for my family. I wanted to be at home for my parents. And I trusted you, Sukhdev. I mean, I'm not the first person you've trained, you're teaching. I trusted you. And the third is I really wanted to do what I love. I love helping people write books, but everybody tells me you can't make money with teaching people books. Everybody tells me that. And I was actually at about to give up, like, do I continue this, which is my passion, or I do something that could be more profitable? I wanted to give my last shot, like, this is my passion, this is what I want to do. Yeah.
Hmm. Very nice, very nice. Now you've done all this. What would you say to others, right? Maybe people are in your position as well, that they're like, they've got a service, they've got a coaching program, but they're charging low ticket. You've gone high ticket. They're not sure if they can do. What would be your words to them in terms of where they are and where they could be? What would be your words to them?
Look for Sukhdev. Yeah. Um, I felt that this whole journey with you, Sukhdev, was really discovering my value. And for all the coaches out there, we are out there because we want to help people, we want to support people. But sometimes, we tend to be, we don't value ourselves. And that's how I feel. Then I feel like taken for granted in even my service with what I was charging low, was trying to help people. People don't respond. People would take me for granted. It was really tough. And that was what I thought coaching would be, because I had really wanted to help people. But it doesn't have to be this way. And now with the clients I have with charging higher ticket value items, I actually get better clients who are willing to help themselves, clients who are willing to partner with me. So yeah, so I would really encourage you to look for Sukhdev, but more importantly, to really look at your value as you serve others, especially for coaches and consultants. Yeah.
Yes, yes, very well said. And do you now believe in your value, that you have so much to offer? What do you have to say about that?
Yes, yes, and I really feel like I like the way that Sukhdev, you made me take action, because I really believe action leads to direction. And as I took action, it actually clarifies who I want to serve. It wasn't the original people that I wanted to serve. I thought I wanted to serve, but as I see who was willing to pay, then I realized who is attracted to me. And it was a whole self-discovery process, right? Like then now, by taking action, I actually found greater clarity about who I want to serve and where I would go. Yeah. So yeah.
Nice. I'm just loving it. Your whole process that you went through from zero clarity. I don't like sales to, are you comfortable with sales now?
Yes. And I now know my value because as I share, then I realize that, oh, I actually am giving value to people. So yeah, I'm grateful
So
for it.
what about, I remember when you started, you were asking, hey, what if people are giving me this excuse, that objection? Talk about that now. How do you handle objections? How do you overcome all these excuses that people give you? Share with us.
I guess handling objection is really to really understand where they're coming from, understand our clients, and understand their pain and what is their desire. And sometimes to a certain point when we realize that, okay, they are probably not the right people for us, then we just take it off. We don't have to pull teeth, and continue. But most of the times, a lot of objections can be handled, and most of the time, I'm able to turn them into clients. But at the same time, if they are not suitable for my clients, then I realize and I know where not to spend too much time for the clients that may not suit me. So it's a two-way process now for me.
It's absolutely a two-way process. Now, in all this thing, right? You said that, you know what, I don't know if I can do it. I'm charging low ticket. I'm getting any type of clients. How does mindset, or how much does the mindset play in actually sales? And along this journey, did that improve? Did it help you improve? Talk to us a little bit about that aspect.
Well, this is a very big topic. When I first started this whole journey, my mindset was I didn't even have faith in myself. And I remember Sukhdev, you said, lean on my faith. I believe in you. So that was a shift of mindset. First and foremost, that, that someone could see my value. So really appreciate you for that. And then as I serve others, then I really see my value. And I started to shift my mindset. It wasn't really asking about money. It's about value. And I think that, I can help them step into their dreams rather than, asking them for money. I think that whole mindset shift, the fact that I have the value to give and that it matters, what I do matters to the people that I serve, that really changed my mindset about asking for money. It's really a value exchange now.
Great. And just by discovering this process, what do you feel now is the next step for you?
Well, I think in 1 month or so, and more one-on-one closing. And now I really want to master it so that I can multiply it and exponentially. So it will be the next step for me is to really refine my program for sure, but then also to start going to one-to-many and reaching out to the co-market. So this whole month I was just looking at organic. So I think it will multiply if I go and look at external.
Fantastic. So last 30 days, you've done a lot of one-to-one, and just in the last couple of days, so we're over 30 days now. In the last couple of days, you've done one-to-many as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did a webinar.
So talk to that about that process. How did you get that confidence about, doing one-to-many, getting more clients? Just share with us around that part.
Oh, one-to-many. So I present quite a bit. So this is not the first time I'm doing one-to-many. But I really love the fact that Sukhdev really walks through with me what needs to be included in the webinar, which I really didn't think of. And I believe that the last one was a huge success for me. I received a lot of feedback, and that now I feel like this whole, even the presentation itself flows really well. And I'm just bring people through a journey, handling their objections as I present. So that was very cleverly done, Sukhdev. Really, your process works. Yeah.
And you've taken the action, which is fantastic. So out of that, let's just talk numbers here. Okay. So in the last one-to-many itself, how many bookings did you get so far?
I've got 76 sign up, 55 turn up.
Yeah.
And then I have 16 bookings.
16 bookings. Fantastic. And how many have already booked a call with you?
16 have booked a
Or
call.
16 have booked, right? How many
Yes.
calls have you taken so far?
Yeah, it's just one day, 4.
You've just taken 4 and you've converted how many people so far?
2.
2. That means 2 out of 4. That's 50% conversion. You've got another 12 to come, which is fantastic. So we're going to do another session just to get an update on this one-to-many. Okay. Let's go back to in that first 30 days. In that first 30 days, what was your closing ratio? Do you remember?
The first 30 days, let me take a look.
What is the average closing ratio?
It was a 40, around 40% maybe. Yeah,
40. Is that right? 40?
Yeah, 40. Yeah.
40.
30,
From
40.
0 to 40% closing ratio in 1 month.
Yes.
Can you see your potential now? How awesome you are.
Thanks to you.
Oh, you took the action, which is great. So what would you say to others who's thinking that, oh, I don't know if I can do it? Is it possible? Should I seek help? I want to try it myself. What would your encouragement be to them?
I say the same thing for my own service. Process works. If you follow the process, you will get the results. Yeah, so your process definitely works. Rather than trying your own, which takes a long time and a lot of heartache, a lot of sweat, and then you damage the leads that come to you, I would really recommend just to really follow the process. It's not about us. Now I realize sales is not about us. It's really following your process. As long as I know that I have a value to give, then it's really following the process that will really lead me to the results I want.
Fantastic. And have you tried to do it yourself before? What is the result when you try to do it yourself versus seeking help from me, for example? Can you compare that before and after?
Last year I did a webinar. I think I have similar number of attendees, maybe lesser, but I close that I only have 7 appointments. But this year the webinar I have 16, which is a lot more.
16. And
Double,
the money,
more than double.
yeah, more than double, right? More than double. In terms of the money coming in, for example, in the last 12 months, for example, versus just this 1 month. So when you did it the last time, you tried it all yourself versus this time, what is the difference in numbers?
Financially, it's a bit hard to tell because I just started talking to 4 people for the webinar. Oh, but if you're talking about the entire, there is a huge difference.
Yeah,
it's multiple times.
So in the last 30 days where you made like 10K, for example, right? Versus the last time when you tried yourself, this 10K versus the last time when you tried yourself, what was the difference in terms of percentage growth?
I tried that 1 year ago. If you talk about percentage growth, is 400%, almost 300%. Yeah.
300% by taking the help from me, or 300% doing it yourself?
300% by taking the help from you. 3 times. Okay, just 3 times, easy to say.
Wow. So that's 3%. And this is in 1 month. When you tried it was 1 year ago. So 1 year's worth, you got it in 3 times in just 1 month. Would you agree that statement is correct?
Yeah, I did the event 1 year ago. Yes.
1 year ago. So keep doing this action. More will come. You're now doing one-to-many as well. Look forward to the next episode to say, okay, now one-to-many. We'll do an update. Okay, we'll do an update. Are you up for an update again for one-to-many?
Sure, anything for you.
Fantastic.
You helped me so much. So yeah.
You took action. Well done. Well done. So Ruth, how can people know more about you? Where do they find out about you? Can you share those as well?
Sure. If you're a coach and consultant, and if you are struggling with writing and marketing your book to be a bestseller, to brand yourself, to have authority in your market, then please feel free to reach me. I'm on Instagram or Facebook at Ruths Clarity, or visit my website, theclarityexpert.co.
Excellent. So all the details will be in the link as well. Well done, Ruth. And you've gone from 0 to 10K in 30 days. And closing ratio from 0 to 40% in 30 days. And now after 30 days, you've just made in 1 day, $2,000. What a massive improvement. And well done. Keep impacting lives. Keep showing people how a book can actually change their life as well. I wish you all the best, Ruth. And thanks for coming on the show. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Take care.